As a society, we are created to socialize with each other. We want to be connected. And I think the best way for us to meet other people, especially people who are not in industries that we're in, is through the power of associations. And I know sometimes folks say, well, I don't want to join associations and I don't want to pay the dues for an association, but the association is the best way to meet individuals who are in a specific field that you may not necessarily currently be a part of. And so to join an association, whether it is in finance or healthcare or education or in government or in leadership, whatever that is, there are associations for it, and that's the power of the network. In addition, though, I think we underestimate the power of social media, especially platforms such as LinkedIn. Researching individuals whom you want to be connected to, you want to learn from, you want advice from. Those individuals more than likely can be found on LinkedIn or on the web in some degree. Reaching out to them and just genuinely letting them know that you want to have a conversation with them and to learn from them. You'll be surprised at how many people like that and respond to that in the affirmative, that they want to get to know you too. But definitely associations and the power of social media such as LinkedIn. You know, if I'm honest, I really don't have a position on that audit because the reality is, for 5 years, I had an opportunity to interact with some of the best fiscal minds that I've ever met. And these individuals would bring situations and issues that they had concerns about to the office of the superintendent, and they would make sure that I knew about it. And they would also make sure that they had created their own protocols to make sure that things were streamlined and were running as efficient as possible. So I had no worries whatsoever, and I'm glad that it was completed. I wish it was done sooner, but I'm glad that it was completed. In addition to that, I think the purpose of any audit is to make sure that we can look at how our processes currently in place right now and how do we make sure that we tighten them up, whether it's anything from internal spending to external controls. That's the whole purpose of an audit, and I'm glad that that was in fact done. But to be honest with you, I don't have a position on it. I am, though, however, grateful that individuals who had, whether it was a political agenda or for their own self-gratifying needs, can now just learn to be quiet because what you thought was not the case. But with that being said, I am very grateful to the work and the service of those individuals who were in that office, especially fiscal, who did some amazing work, not just, and again, some of the best fiscal minds I knew, not just in the field of education, but across the country in various industries.